And we're back with another profit and loss. Now, in the last video, there was a couple comments around the fact that this type of video hurts the community, hurts the basis of the game, of being a game and not something to buy, open, and resell. However, I find that these videos are not necessarily about showing the value that can come out of the sets, but more showing you that you don't always get value. Yes, the last opening I did was a pretty good opening. It's not always going to be like this. I kind of hope that these openings don't go as they could. I hope that they show you the negatives of it, the fact that you aren't going to make money out of every box, the fact that opening box is a gamble, and that you should do it responsibly. So, without further ado, let's go on with the opening. So, this time it's PTM. We started with RDO, why not work our way back? PTM has been a pretty good set overall. I do find that recently a lot of the cards in it have dropped. They're not really worth much. Of course, there is Looking Glass Sights, Curio Foils, CSRs. There are those big hits that you can try and go for. However, I have found that a lot of PTM just is kind of lacking in value. So it's one of those ones where I really don't expect to make money out of this box. If I make a profit out of this box, it'll be fairly surprising. As always, the pricing is going to be based on TCG player, effectively recent solds. Market price can be a little bit iffy sometimes, and it will all be done on what the card will actually sell for on the market, not just a chuck out the gamble price. Nothing much. Of course, pretty much the rares in the set aren't really worth anything. SRs, it's pretty much just Topsy Decree or bust. URs, of course, Lost Province is still one of the most expensive URs out there, just because the first ed version is really, really cool. I did open one, I want to say 3 weeks ago before I went away to Nats. And that kind of sold that night to a mate down here who really wanted one, which worked out for everybody. But yeah, overall, this set is not really holding much value. Rares, there's not really any rares I can think of off the top of my head that might actually be worth something. Foils, Curio Foils in this set. I'm not a huge fan of Shattered Glass. I prefer the RDO Curio Foil, which I believe, if I remember correctly, the SB4 is going to have the exact same foiling in it as the Curio Foils from RDO. Nope. Again, just so much potential in the set, and then just haven't really gone anywhere with it. Nothing was really proven to be super strong, except of course Topsy. I do think that DTR is definitely a lot better of a value set open over this. Foil, sacrifice play. I have now had 3 Curio Foils of this somehow. Don't know how, just managed to acquire 3 different Curio Foils at 3 separate times. I hadn't had any of them at the same time. Man, this camera is actually really nice. Very clear, a lot clearer than the other camera I was using, which was actually a phone camera. Application. Now, this is one of those rares, it's not worth a lot, but I played a Fire Diana at Nationals. You can look up my score, went 4-4, didn't do too bad, didn't do too great. I went 1-4 to begin. So it was one of those ones where I could have done a lot better, but I just, for some reason, didn't. I was making too many mistakes early on, effectively. Folded Shadows, another card that could have been so good. But CL it's just too slow. And CL wants to focus most of it around inflation at the moment. Effectively just putting in a position where most decks aren't wanting to get too many items. Of course, there is the attack-based one, but even then, you'd rather be able to control your omens rather than trying to get towards something like that. Nope. So, Nationals has come and gone. It was a pretty good event. I do have, I believe my vlog's coming out before this video. The vlog I'm in the middle of editing at the moment. I just decided I needed a break from editing, and we would record a quick video to put up later this week. And seeing as this is probably a series I'll continue on all the way through to DOA, maybe DOA first ed, if I can find a box. That is proving very hard to actually find a box of. FTC is a lot easier in New Zealand to find a box of because I know where to get cases of that if I really want to. Oh, here we go. What do we got? Oh! What the? you remember that intro I said at the start about I want these videos to show you what is not going to get filled? Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm going to upload this video. I apologize to whoever is out there that hates the fact that people upload videos where they only get hits. Um, I've only got one box. I didn't buy any more. And stupidly, this is my second one I pulled of this. Oh, I pulled one of these out of the store as well, probably 6 months ago. Oh, sorry for the crusty thumbnails. Oh, I work in a trade, so it's one of those ones where that's how they are. Oh, my, I don't even know what to do now. Oh, I haven't even got a stand ready. Let me grab a stand. Oh, jeez. Okay, I don't know. I'm at a loss of words. Let's put down the stand. Let's bring it down a bit. Take the bulk out of here. Well, I was considering just not worrying about recording this video, just opening the box on my own. This is going to be hilarious because I gave shit to the store manager earlier, basically saying that I only ever open good stuff when I open at home, and that I have never opened anything amazing in the store in the last 12 months because I've been opening quite a bit there and just haven't really hit huge. I'll take that though. Prove my point. Must open at home. I actually have this here. I opened a box of PTM on Wednesday night, which was 2 nights ago, and I brought that home. Opened it here. Was going to do a video on that as well, but decided I couldn't really be bothered and just wanted to open it. And pulled the Luxembourg looking glass out of it, and I was a little bit annoyed over that because I was like, well, it would have been a good video. I think this is a better video. Yeah, okay. Doesn't really matter what else is in the box, eh? That just pays for a case of this if I really want to. Let me know if you guys want me to open cases or anything on the channel. I generally find that case openings generally don't do too well in the grander scheme of things of videos, just especially if it's older sets, people don't really want to see them. I don't expect this video to do too much. It'll do okay, of course, as most GA videos have been doing okay recently, but overall it's just not one of those type of videos that a lot of people want to watch, especially when the channel like mine is based around purely budget decks and just everything that's going on in the game. Generally a lot of people aren't going to be checking me out for openings. I'm not the most interesting person in the world after all, but you like me, and I appreciate you guys watching. That's one of those things where I do actually get fairly lucky every now and again, and I will try in the future to keep uploading videos where I'm not getting the best of hits. On the other hand, if you want to see a video where you don't get a lot of hits, go check out Mergle's videos opening stuff, because he has had shit luck recently, and I think I've just been stealing it all from him. Not that I have been getting any creator support recently at all. Hopefully one day they will go on and help me out, but at the moment everything is out of my own pocket. Don't even have any sponsors or anything for products at the moment. TCG Architect is on a little bit of a break in terms of the developer is having to do some work stuff, so we're just carrying on as we are at the moment, funding everything myself. I've just booked accommodation for Melbourne Ascent. That wasn't cheap, and then I still need to book my flights for that as well, so we'll see how deep I can get those down. Hopefully I'll wait for a special or something for them to do some type of holiday specials in order to open. Sorry, not in order to open, in order to buy flights then. Other ones, still got a CSR one of this. I think I actually haven't got off my mate yet, but I'm getting off him. Might try build Pantheon Tristan. It seems interesting, but it's just a little bit underpowered compared to a lot of decks, but you can do a lot of things with the shadows of that. I don't really, I mean, nope. Give me a looking glass, come on. Let's just finish this off as probably one of the best boxes of PTM there is. Of course, that could have been a CUR, but it was not. I've not actually seen a CUR opened in a long time, I think. Case of First Dead DOA was the last time I saw a CUR opened, and that was, I want to say MRC season, just at a mate's place. who brought a ton of the winners cases and such from one of the ascents, and they just opened it around the kitchen table, had some fun. That's probably one of the funnest things you can do. Open a really expensive set, not on camera, just around mates, just hanging out. Don't need to be anything flash. This is ultra rare. I don't think it's Looking Glass. Merlin. Sorry, not Looking Glass. Lost Province. Merlin's still good. Can't complain there. Now I've got 2 foils here. Box technically should have 1 more foil because they went up 24 at count for Monarchs. Whereas a lot of the other alt sets we might get 2 foils in a box. So there's definitely a chance of foil Lost Province, maybe. Asking too much there, probably. Probably a little bit too much, but I mean, anything is fine at the moment. That Alice is something I absolutely chuffed the pull. Oh, Topsy. There we go. There's the Chase SR of the set. Love Topsy. It's... I mean, I think without Topsy... Oh, I've been just stuffing up my piles. Without Topsy, Water Diner just runs off the face of the planet. I don't think there would have been a world where Water Diner was around as long as it has been without Topsy being around. Just because it's the one card that pretty much any deck can run that just controls that pulling through. What do we finish? Ooh, foil 1. I actually got another foil 1 of these the other day. That's not Curie, is it? Nah. Haven't seen a Curie one of these, but apparently they look pretty cool in the fractured foiling. But just the foil ones are still pretty decent. Now, last pack. What can we finish off with? There's not really any chance for anything else out of this box. Maybe a super or something. But you can't complain. This is an amazing box. Diner, super, yeah. I actually like this card. The CSR of it looks really cool. Sold one a little while ago. Probably one of the CSRs that I thought about keeping, but just can't justify it at the moment. And there we go. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, okay. There we go. That is absolutely amazing. I'll have to check what this is worth again. Last time I sold one, I think it was 900 NZ, so 500 US, 550 US maybe. But this is an amazing card. I love it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And let me know down below if you'd like me to continue this on. See me open every set, going with DTR next, all the way down to DOA first ed. It would be a fun thing to see what sets I actually pull stuff out of, and whether I can possibly even pull CUR out of first ed DOA. Could happen. Chances are there, but very unlikely. Until next time, stay safe.